Hey, what's up everybody? Jay LaValle presenting Cliff Keen Technique. I have my partner, a Suples dummy. We're quarantined, we're stuck in the house, we can't get on a wrestling mat. So you got to keep that wrestling mindset going so when you're ready to get back, who knows when that could be. Here in Virginia, it's June, so we're still pretty much 2 months away. So I want you guys to be active and staying in that wrestling mindset. So we're going to do some drills with the dummy, and I'll show you some drills without the dummy if you don't have one. Staying in that wrestling mindset. Alright, so on that penetration step, I want to hold the arms, and I actually want the dummy's legs back a little bit so when I let go of the arms, it starts to fall. I don't want to crumble underneath the pressure of the dummy falling on top of me, so I got to be in a good position. Head up, back straight, hips under me. All the same principles apply here. So this is a basic drill. I want to be in my stance. I want to have the arms here, elbows in, not way out, elbows in. And I want to take a big step, release the arms so the dummy starts falling on me, and then getting in nice and tight here. Notice my hips are in, not down here. My head is up, and then my arms are wrapped. Head's tight to the body. Again, I'll do a few of these so you can see again. Holding the arms, got a good stance here. So when I'm ready to take that step and let go, when I take the step and let go, he's done falling on me, and I'm in good position again to come all the way up, and I can start coming all the way to my feet if I want with those reps. You can imagine every time I pick this thing up, I'm getting some extra benefit, getting stronger, getting more reps, lifting something up off the ground. Anytime you can get an opponent's feet off the ground, it's a positive thing in a leg attack. I'll do a couple more here from a deep penetration step, just holding their arms, basic position, release, boom, in, stand up. Another angle. Another angle. Another angle. Alright, this next one is a drop step, and I actually want to start a little tighter here. My left hand on the collar, elbow down, my other hand inside. Alright, I'm going head to head here. And this time, look, I want to release this hand, the inside tie hand. I want to release it. That's the one that's going to attack, but I'm going to do a hard level change here. Hard level change, and I'm just going to drop to my knee here. Again, everything's going to get tight here. My hips are going to get tight, my knee's going to go down, my head's going to be up, and I'm going to keep that head until I'm all the way in, and now I can release that head. And again, I can get my hips nice and tight, and I can come all the way back up again. I'll go slow again. Left hand collar, inside tie, we're head to head. I want to release the inside tie. I want to knee drop, and that's where I'm going. I'm attacking that left leg. And as soon as I feel that head start popping up, because I'm pulling that head down at the same time, that's when I release. Start coming all the way back up. It's a higher level attack where I don't hit my knees and I'm just snagging that leg, but I gotta close that gap. One way to close the gap, especially if I'm out on the outside and I'm wrestling here, is just to smash their head, get them to react or get their feet moving. So obviously with a dummy you don't get any type of hard reaction, but what I can do, especially if I'm on the outside like this, holding the dummy up, is just get a good hard snap here and then release. And again, it's very similar to that knee drop. I'm attacking with my power hand, my right hand. So that's why I'm going to club with the left, right? And I'm going to take a big step in, stand all the way up with them. Again, stance, big club, release. Big club, release, and stand all the way up. Do it from another angle. Finishes. Once we get to the legs, we got our head up, we got our back straight, we got the legs wrapped, we're nice and tight. If we can get to our feet, especially if we can get to our feet, we want to get those legs to the same side that our head's on. We want to pull those legs up to the same side that his head's on, so that your head's on. So again, I'll start from the very beginning and go from that big, deep penetration step. And again, I want to let that dummy fall on top and improve my position. Now when I step up, 1, 2, that's when I start to come up with my back leg. I want to swing his legs towards my head side, and I want to plant the dummy right on his shoulders, right here. And I never hit my knees. I get my shoulder dug right into the dummy, and I never let go of the legs. Do it from another angle here. We'll go from that drop step here, but when you can't get their legs off the mat, maybe they are weighting you down with their sprawl or with their hips are really heavy, you're gonna start running your hips opposite of the head side. So very basic here. Again, in your stance, pulling on that head with the left hand collar, inside tie. I drop step, I level change. I never took a big, huge penetration step, but I just get to that leg. I release that head when his head pops up. Now when I'm here, heads up, back straight, hips are in. I want to start running my hips this way. I want to cut him off, because he's going to run away from the head side. So when I come up, I'm going to start running my hips this way and run them down. Again, drop step here, release that head, I get in for my hips. Okay, here's the most traditional finish to the double leg, when we run our hips to the same side our head's on and run the guy down across his body. So I'm going to get a setup here from a snap and a post. Again, we start in our stance. I want to get a good penetration step, but I want to snap the forearm and post the near arm. And when I snap, my hand naturally slides down to that leg. I close that gap. I cover all that space. My head's up, my hips are in. Now I want to start with my trail leg. I want to start trying to turn that corner here, and this is the position I want to achieve. I'm in a good squat position, and I want to start running right in this direction towards where the camera is, and run them all the way down flat right here. Another angle here. In, slide in, turn that corner, run them down. All right, this last one is a fun freestyle one. When you pick the dummy up, you're gonna hook the elbow, you're gonna do a back arch. Right back. Theoretically, your opponent lands right on his shoulders. But this is a nice 5-point move in freestyle, in the Olympic styles. High level attack again. 1, 2. When you lift him, he drapes over. I get the elbow, I get the arm, suck everything in nice and tight. Now I like to always step towards the arm side and then do a nice arch. Roll down the legs. Another angle. Really, you can fall backwards. As long as you have that elbow hooked or that arm hooked, they can't break free, and you're probably guaranteed exposure there. If you don't have that arm, they can sort of flatten out, and you may not get that exposure. Okay, this last one is just sort of like a football tackle. It's a blast double leg. We're gonna go from a double snap, arm snap, lower level, stick our face right in the chest, and just blast right through it, run down, keep our feet moving. And I'm going to throw a little more advanced move in here. I'll do a level change fake, and I'll post, or I'll snap. And once I go, hands right in the middle. Again, finish on my toes. Never hit my knees, never hit my hips. Never let go of the legs. Another angle. Again, I'll put that fake in there. Oh. Those of you who don't have a dummy, you can do a lot of stance discipline. In fact, stance discipline is probably the #1 drill or exercise that you could do right now while you're in quarantine off the mat without a partner to just stay in that wrestling mindset. In fact, you can go check out some of my other videos because we do a lot of that in the wrestling room, but I've also done a lot of it on my own in this basement and right outside my house here. But I want to show you some very specific stance discipline, double leg drills that you can do without a dummy, without a partner. So #1, your stance has to be very solid here. So chest is over my knee, my back foot, my back toe is ready to fire off. This is my trigger foot. So at any moment in time, I'm ready to just sort of spring myself forward here. But the key here is to take a big penetration step. I don't want to just be here and then just drop to my knee. Especially if you don't have a really good setup, that your opponent's going to read that knee drop and you're going to get really extended in it, which makes it really hard to finish that double leg. So we want to practice here on covering a lot of distance. #1, with your penetration step. And then #2, springing off your back foot because your toes dug in and driving through your opponent. So I'm already pretty low here. My elbows are in, my head's up, chest over my knee, my back foot's ready. So when I'm ready to take a big penetration step, I take a step, I get even lower here. Now I don't start reaching here. I want to have my head up. When I'm ready to go, I'm going to drive through my toes. My back toe's going to push off my front toe, and then my knee hits, my head's still up, and now I'll get tall again here. And like we did on that drill with the dummy, I want to stay tall, head up, chest up, hips in, back straight, and then stand all the way up. So that's drill #1. I'll do a few of these so you can see. All right, drill number 2. We take a knee drop this time. Knee drop, I'm gonna run our hips opposite of the head side. So you can imagine again, this time we're not taking a big step. Maybe our setup's really tight inside, and we're gonna release that head and lower our level, just like we did with the dummy. We take a knee drop, my hand wraps, my other hand releases that head, I wrap the legs, and now when I start to come up, instead of coming straight up with my hips in, my hips are gonna start running towards my right side. So my arms are wrapped around the legs, and then when I'm ready to come up, I'm gonna spring up and start running to the right. All right, so this ties into your stance discipline. Again, I'll do it from this side. Now you want to get a series of repetition. I'd say you want to get 50 to 100 of those each finish on any given day. And so again, it's keeping you mentally sharp, keeping you in that wrestling mindset. And I'll do, maybe you do 50 of the first one, 50 of the second one, and then you do a combined mix and do both of them. Maybe you get 100 and 200 total. And that's a pretty good workout, just focusing only on double leg finishes without a partner, doing some shadow wrestling and getting those repetitions in. So I'll do a few here and mix it up with both finishes. Double leg without a partner, without a dummy, shadowing, being in a good stance. We'll go to our traditional finish where we penetrate, hit our knee, run that corner same side as our head. Again, the premise here is to take a big penetration step, get all the way in. Now when my trail leg comes up, I turn that corner really hard and I run across. So again, I'll go slow, big penetration step, drive through, punch your knee, get your head up. And now when my trail leg starts following me, it's gonna whip me up to my feet into a squat position. I'm gonna drive across their legs like this. All right, go another angle. This last double leg finish, without a partner, without a dummy, is a blast double. So just being super athletic, and to make it a little bit more advanced here, I'm gonna put a level change fake in there. So it'll be like this. So when I fake, I retreat my front foot. So when I fake, I'm getting my feet set, getting my feet loaded. So when I fake, now I'm re-penetrate. Driving all the way through, run my feet. Again, I fake, re-step, coming all the way through. Driving all the way through. All right, there you have it. Double leg setups, double leg attacks, and double leg finishes.